Hey guys, it's Britt and welcome back to my channel. Today we're making whole food plant-based pot roast and we're making it in our slow cooker. It's such an easy recipe, it's delicious, it's packed full of flavor, and you can make it in the morning and have it ready for dinner. It's so easy. I hope you guys will follow along with this recipe. It's delicious and you can easily double it and freeze some if you have extra. We just adore having this during the colder months. So I hope you guys will watch, and all of the measurements for the whole recipe are linked down below in this video and on our website, and I'll see you guys at the end to try it out. Jumping into the recipe. So I have Butler Soy Curls here, and all this is dehydrated soybeans, and I get it from this company. I'll link it down below. They also sell it on Amazon. And you just want to measure out 2 cups of dehydrated soy curls, put them in a bowl, and we're going to fill that bowl with water to rehydrate them. And you can set that aside. Here I'm showing you I have it filled with water. Set it aside while we make the rest of our pot roast in the slow cooker. So I really like using soy curls because it acts like shredded pot roast for this recipe, but you can also use jackfruit or lentils or mushrooms. And I have all of that linked down below in our description box and on our website with the variations. So here I have 3 cups of potatoes. I left the skins on, add that to the slow cooker, and you can get all of the measurements, like I said, printable on our website and down below, so you don't have to memorize any of it. I just turned on my light because it's a little bit dark here in Pittsburgh. It's getting darker sooner, unfortunately. All right, 1 red onion that I've chopped goes in there as well. You can use any type of onion, any type of potato, any type of onion, it all works. I have 2 cups of carrots that I've chopped up here, and you can chop these. They don't have to be finely chopped. They can just be chopped into larger chunks. I have 1 cup of celery, and then if you're not going to add soy curls or lentils, you can just add in some mushrooms to this, maybe 1 cup to 2 cups of mushrooms if you're not going to put in the soy curls, or even if you like mushrooms, you can also add 1 cup here. It really is whatever you have on hand and that you enjoy. All right, and then for our liquid, it's 4 cups of a vegetable stock. Really, really easy. We keep this very simple. And it just all goes into that slow cooker. I have a very large slow cooker, so you can definitely double this recipe or even freeze it after it's done. It's just really, really simple. So in here goes our seasonings. So I have garlic powder, oregano, thyme, bay leaves, and smoked paprika. I'm also adding 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. And I'll have all of the measurements for all the seasonings down below. You don't have to write this down. And it's really simple. I also have a hack I'll show you in a minute for when I get lazy and don't want to measure out seasonings. But this is just, like I said, full of flavor. So good and delicious. So you're going to see me add the seasonings in a second. Now you also can add some black pepper and even some miso to this, and you can add that in at the end when it's just warm so you don't lose any of those probiotic benefits from the miso, or if you want to add it in now, you can add it in. I like to let people kind of pick the black pepper and miso amount that we're using for salt substitute, so I like to do that in at the end. All right, just mix everything really well. We're pretty much almost finished. Like I said, this recipe is so simple and easy. You really just want to mix in that tomato paste that we put in, and just to get all the seasonings kind of in there. And sometimes I add mushrooms to this, sometimes I leave them out. It just kind of depends. Sometimes I use different kinds of potatoes. It just really all of what I have, which is what I adore for this recipe. All right, going back to the soy curls, go ahead and drain the water off. After you've drained the water off the soy curls, you can add them to a blender. I like to do this twice. Do like 1 cup at a time and just blend it on the lowest setting for just a minute, and it shreds it. You'll see here that I'm getting ready to shred it, and it's so easy. And then once it's shredded, you can add it to the slow cooker, and it really does resemble some like shredded pot roast, like when pot roast is cooked and it really just like kind of falls apart. It's the same texture, which if you're serving this to people that are not plant-based, if you're getting your family on board, if you're looking for adding in like a bean element to this dish. It really does just mimic that. It's kind of crazy the first time you go to have it. So I really, really like making it with the shredded soy curls. It's so good if you make it, again, just all vegetables as well, but this just adds a little bit extra to it. So that was the first bunch. Again, do it 1 cup at a time. I just put it in my blender on the slowest setting. It shreds beautifully, as you can see, and then you can just add it in. And that's it. It's so simple. You're just gonna mix everything all together and you are ready to go. It cooks, I put it on low for 6 hours. I find that doing it on low is really nice. It just makes the perfect, everything cooks beautifully. It really makes everything nice and soft. All of the flavors really melt. So try it on low for 6 hours, and you know, it just really makes such a beautiful pot roast, and we just adore it during the winter months. So I really hope you guys will try this recipe. It's literally one of my favorites, and it's just so easy when life is kind of crazy, especially going back to school and everything. So I really, really like just setting these slow cookers up and forgetting about it, you know. That's what we're all about. Fridays are about making life easy, right? So this is what we're having today and tomorrow for dinner. Put the lid on, like I said, low for 6 hours, and it just comes out so beautifully. So you guys can see here, it kind of got, oh, here's my hack. So if you guys can find this blend of spices, it's literally like Thanksgiving in a jar, I always say. And so you can just add like 2 tablespoons with, you know, in replacement of the other spices if you guys want. So that's a little hack I do when I get lazy, but it's easy to measure out everything as well. All right, and then here it is. It's so good. Just take out the bay leaves and you are ready to serve. We just, again, adore this recipe. It's so good to please a crowd or your family. Really nice on these chilly days, and it's filling and so delicious. So I just love it. So good. Try it with the soy curls if you haven't. It really does make a difference. I find that it just mimics pot roast so beautifully. And I know you guys are really gonna enjoy it. So I show you guys one more time here, me stirring it. It's just like the pot roast is shredded and falling apart, and no one will ever know it's soy curls. And I know you guys are really gonna like this one. So make sure you tag us if you guys make this. Serve it to your family. Let us know what they think. And I really hope you guys enjoy this all throughout the fall and winter months. It's just the perfect dish to kick off fall. So I know you guys are gonna like it. And in only 6 hours later, in your slow cooker, you have this delicious, it's just packed full of flavor. The soy curls really remind me of the pot roast that would just shred once you cooked it. And it's just the perfect texture. I know you guys are gonna love this. And if you don't wanna make them with soy curls, you also can do this with some lentils, or you can get a can of jackfruit and shred that. There's so many different variations, and I'll have all of our tips and tricks, again, down in our description box and on our website where you can print out the recipe. I'm gonna give it a little taste test. It's just, I'll post some pictures of the finished product too on the screen. Literally perfect. The vegetables just like fall apart and melt. All the flavors are there. You can't ask for a better pot roast substitute. You guys are really gonna enjoy this. So I hope you guys will make this. Leave us a comment if you make this. Tell us what you do for your pot roast. And make sure you're subscribed, because I make videos every week, multiple times a week, whole food, plant-based, SOS free, that are delicious and the entire family will love. I'll see you guys real soon in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.